Okay, attention, my dearest degenerates and curious looming femboy appreciators and enthusiasts, as I am about to unload and spill the secret tantalizing practice that is predominantly unique to femboys and those of feminine proportions, charms, and dispositions. The act of turning on femboy mode. Turn on... Have you finally gone insane, sorta? Why, absolutely not. I'm just so ecstatic to divulge into this kerfuzzly kerfuffle that for the first time ever is not for my own knowledge and understanding that I just so happen to pass on to all of you, but rather is a conundrum that I am quite familiar with already as the existing femboy. And now, because I believe in giving knowledge for those who like it in an ever-growing list of subjects, I will explain the confounding and, dare I say, fantabulistic process of enabling the femboy mode. So, what is this zealous activity? Well, you see, speaking as a femboy myself, it's the altering of a person physically and mentally for mostly a temporary segment of time. It's the switching of characteristics through stylistic interchanging intermixing, as well as through biomolecular altering and pseudocathartic referencing. The metaphorical switch in the brain goes from default to deluxe happy-go-go extreme platinum edition mode. It starts with the very common desire to be cute and to be perceived as such, and with that burning formidable yearning to be adorbs, the femboy mode activates in the sloppy wet brain. Neurons start pulsating and their blood begins flowing everywhere within their inner workings, and then the body changes. The stretchy skin begins to mold itself with more curvature in certain rambunctious areas. The fatty pudge levels in certain other areas engorge and swell, and in various other extremities such as the thighs. This can be observed quite easily along with other more discrete tangibilities such as the hair on the head thickening and growing ever so slightly to voluptuous lengths, and the softness becoming quite prevalent, as well as everything else in general becoming so soft and cushiony to the point of preposterous levels of comfortability. While all this is happening, the femboy in question may or may not be all the while engaging in preparations for the all things considered peak male performance moment. They shave off hair on their body to not only be that much softer, but to allow for a maximum buoyancy and optimized efficiency. Less hair equates to faster speeds and performance. Then, it's at this moment when the femboy, boy wife, boyfu starts secreting a smell. Boy smell. A smell that is intoxicating as it is euphoric, and through the leaking and fuming of these pheromones they attract, but also more importantly, become enthralled and riddled with dopamine, serotonin, and estrogen coursing through their veins, as by this point the very sight of themselves sends them into a self-induced feral state, a state where they become compulsive to behave in all manner of silly activities that could not be explained with regular, normie possibilities and or reasonings. Trivial things such as taking 50 photos over the course of hours, posing and standing, having a one-on-one time with a plushie and discussing with them their daily lives, acting like a cat or dog and lazing around all day, behaving like the most pompous dainty princess, or even just being a bratty gremlin and speaking in a foreign tongue consisting of dashes, half letters, and characters that aren't letters. Let me know if you'd like a video on how to read this amalgamation of a communication format. Also, it should be noted that I have found only those who have the innate desire to be feminine can attain these abilities, while those who have no foreseeable interest never turn on their femboy mode. That switch has not been flipped. The biomolecular fusion of male and female counterparts has not been activated. Plus, side fact, I have found that through inherent unavoidable factors and or genetics, some have femboy mode activated all the time and don't need to manually flip or get into the right headspace to switch that boy mode on and off. Their genetics are so strong you could say that is their final form. Overall, the femboy mode is more than just a state of mind. It's a reshaping and reiterating of genetic DNA to become the pinnacle of male performance and desire. So to get a surge of happy chemicals, not just from the feeling of being pretty, but from the praise, attention, care, and spoiling that is usually offered to them while in this state, which in turn produces more happy fun time chemicals. You may not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like. And with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, theoretically if you have watched this far, then you do enjoy my videos, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to become a full-fledged degenerate scientist, researcher, analyzer, or a dearest degenerate. Share this with anybody who you feel to spread this undoubtable, yet some might say a hint questionable knowledge to, and comment down below. Are femboys actually peak? And I beg to answer another question that not even scientists can answer.